Welcome once again with Carlos Morales from Atera Home Loans.
Good morning, I'm Raul with Realty One Group.
And this video is going to talk about what the next step is after you're pre-qualified. So once I give you an LSR or a pre-qualification letter, what's the next step, Raul? What do you do at this point?
Okay, once we get this pre-qualification, we are going to start sending you homes for you to look at homes. I'm going to send you a list usually between 15 and 35 homes, and you're going to choose 5 or 6 that you like, and then we're going to be setting appointments to go and see these homes.
How long does it take, pretty much, Raul, from the time you start looking at homes till the time you actually have a contract?
Well, right now it is a hot market, so it might take 2-3 weeks to get a contract accepted. It could take a little longer than that. That means that you're going to have patience, persistence to be able to get a home. Now, also another of the important points is you're going to have an open mind, because there's not going to be a perfect home that has everything you want. Something is always going to be missing. So maybe one has a good location, has a great floor plan, or this or the other. Now, if you want the perfect home, the only way to go that way is going to have to be going to purchase a new home. But if we're going to purchase something that is already been built, then you're going to have to be flexible with what you want. It doesn't mean that you're not going to find something that you absolutely like, but it's just have that flexibility to be able to find the home that you want.
That's correct, Raul. I'll tell you what, even a new home is not perfect, because the new homes are not being built where people actually want to be. Most of the time, people already have a neighborhood that they would like to live in. And new homes are basically far away in new neighborhoods.
That is correct. A lot of the new homes, most of them, about 85 to 90%, are on the out-of-city limits. Now, sometimes you do have some homes that are built inside the city, but those homes usually come with a very steep price. So now, going back to, we are looking at homes and we put in contracts. You cannot wait. If you found a home that is basically suits your needs, we need to put a contract on this home, because if you wait, go home, think about it 2, 3, 4 days, by the time you decide to put a contract, most likely on this market that home will be pending.
That's very important, Raul. Tell me, how many contracts or how many times does it take on an average? How many times do you have to put an offer to get a contract?
There's no good average, but I would say probably between 4 to 7 offers before you get one accepted. I've been lucky enough sometimes that we get it on the first one, but I also been unlucky where we have to be so persistent that we have had to put over 30 offers on a property. So it's just about where we're looking, the area, the price range, and to the point. You need to be flexible and persistent
and consistent. And one of the other things that people have to remember is, while you're looking at houses with Raul, trying to find that perfect home for you, you have to be collecting all your paperwork, because your pay stubs are the ones that you gave me originally are not gonna be recent. So keep in mind to have your pay stubs and your bank account statements. Keep those handy, because the minute you get under contract, that's what I'm gonna need. Also very important, do not deposit any cash on your account, because cash deposited on an account is not usable to purchase a home. That's one of the things that we have to talk about on the first initial consultation when you come to see me.
One other point, and this is a very important point, while you in the process of buying a home, it is very important not to purchase any major purchase or open any kind of credit cards while you're in the process, because all of this affects credit, correct?
That's correct. I always tell people, call me with any questions. While we're in the process, you have to tell me if you're doing anything. I get the calls all the time when people say, you know what, Carlos, I'm about to lend my brother $4,000. Is it a good idea? It's not a good idea to do anything with your finances or your credit while you're buying a home. But you can definitely call me and we can figure out a way to try to minimize the impact that would cause on your finances while you're buying a house.
Now, for any questions that you might have on this, it might be a lot of questions, please call the numbers below and we'll see you in the next video.
See you on the next time.